no, he's gonna rip me a new one. I swear to God, sisters, that was my first thought. I said, I don't need any more vaginas, actually.
Hey sister, how you doing? Did you know that you're beautiful? Beautiful.
Greetings, salam alaikum, namaste, etisem, bawani, and the list goes on. My name is Kaika Matasia and you are here on the Eyeame channel. Welcome to our Dating Grey series, a series created because when I was younger, my mum and grandma used to say to me, you can talk in black and white, Kaikawa, because you don't understand the concept of grey. Now that I do, I want to share it with my sisters in reference to dating. Okay, so this one is an interesting one. It's interesting because it doesn't follow my normal pattern. Normally the focus or the nucleus of my attraction to somebody is their mental capacity. In this case, it wasn't that. He was physically my ideal. He was aesthetically pleasing. He was dreamy. So for all of you who don't know, I am big. I'm 5'9" and I'm like over 250 pounds. I'm a big person, and with that I wanted a partner that is equally huge. I said since I was in college, I want a man that's 6'7", 300 pounds. I want him to be able to walk through a wall. I want him to be huge. He should not be able to enter and exit through our door. Let him just be walking through the wall. I want him to be like a god, like a giant. Okay, so said, so done. So this one, he was half Caribbean, half Congolese. He was one of 8 brothers. Yeah, he was beautiful, bearded, beautiful. The conversation was like hot tea that you've forgotten, and then you drink it and it's not what you wanted. It was like lukewarm milk. It was like mild cheese, flavorless, normal and mediocre. Every now and again there was like an ounce of funniness, but in my head at the time, all I was doing was experimenting, exploring. I was young, without children. My mum wasn't in the country. Listen, hey, the world is free for me. I'm going to explore. I'm going to taste, eat from the buffet. So I remember we went on our first date, and it was really close to my uni actually, a place that I shouldn't have taken it. But anyway, went on my first date. I got there before he did, and I remember I was sitting down, and when he came in, I remember thinking, oh no, he's gonna rip me a new one. I swear to God, sisters, that was my first thought. I said, I don't need any more vaginas, actually. He was too big. He was well too big. But you know what? We're here now. Let's do this. Let's have a beautiful conversation and I will be on my merry way. But at the same time, he was honestly like, oh, just tantalizing. Like just thinking about him, mouth is watering. So we began engaging in conversation and it didn't translate well. I found myself being the person that asks a lot of questions. I think naturally because I'm quite inquisitive and I enjoy people anyway. That was the nature of our conversation. The fact that he ate pork, I was just like, okay, cool, no problem. It's fine because we're not going to meet up anyway after this. Told my friends about it, told my friends that, you know what, he's beautiful, but we are not here together. And I was really surprised to see at the end of the night that he liked me and that he wanted to see me again. And honestly, I'm telling you, like, this is how you know that I was young. Let me not say that, because saying that implies that young cannot be intelligent. This is how you know I was stupid, because I didn't have no desire to see him again. But because he did, and because he was beautiful, I thought, all right, I'm already going to be in London when I go to uni anyway. Let's give it another shot. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how much times we met up, but at least 7 times we met up, and it didn't get any better. There was a comfortability that was forming, but it was incredibly shallow, incredibly surface level. Even the conversations that we had on the phone, like if they stretched to an hour, well done. Now, I forgot to mention this. Two things, stick with me, sisters. This was the light, or the alleged light, the alleged whiteness. I think I mentioned to him that I wanted TN, like I think they're called TNs, one trainer. I wanted trainers, I wanted great trainers, and I was looking for them, and he was just like, I'll buy them for you. Now, as much as my young heart was so like, oh my god, yes please, somebody said to me, Kaikawa, do not let this man buy you trainers. Do not, like, don't. Okay, sisters, so I'm gonna be honest, one of the good things about this interaction was I loved being seen with him, just being seen with him in all of his 6'7" anomaly of a manness. Like, I felt so protected, I felt so safe, I felt so guarded just by his physical presence alone. Like, no danger could see that 23rd Psalm, as I walk through the valley of death I fear no evil, for thou art with me. That's how I felt. Like, no gun, machete, bomb, nothing can assault me in his presence. I am safe. Well, by our third or fourth date, I remember we went to cinema in Trafalgar Square, and again there was a subtle, a forced friendship, a forced friendship that was starting to bloom. Come out now, we went to TGI Fridays. The conversation just felt so artificial. Do you know, like cogs in a watch that need oiling? That was how the conversation flowed. And I can't recall exactly. The first thing that happened was another guy was calling me, and his first question was, who is that? And I said, oh, it's just another guy. I was naive and so stupid, and he was like, do you want me to sort that for you? This is where the darkness comes in. I remember my heart ate its own beat. He wasn't joking, and I felt concerned. And I instantly had to think on my toes, think. Oh no, it's like just quickly diverge the conversation. I didn't pay too much attention to it. It happened again. The waitress came and asked us for our order. Listen, I can't recall the full story. The waitress came and asked for our order, something about him having a mimosa, but he didn't want the alcohol in it. And then she said, what, pardon? And then he said, what, so what? He became aggressive to her, and instantly she looked at me, and I had to again be quick on my toes, witty, very cognitively aware, thinking, oh, I think he meant this, or do you mean that you want this drink? And I remember my internal thought was, I cannot live a life in fear. I don't care how beautiful you are, I don't care how big you are, I don't care how astounding you are. I will not live my life in fear. I am not signing up for this. No. I remember hearing people say, if someone is nice to you but they're awful to the waitress, they are awful people, full stop. And I made note of that. Okay, so I was having a meal in Chinatown with one of my brothers, and he called me and he asked, like, where are you? And I'm thinking, I'm sorry, are you entitled to that information? That's what I'm saying. I'm low-key a rebel, you know. I was like, are you entitled to that information? I was just like, oh, I'm out with my friend. Oh, what? So you're not going to tell me where you are? Yeah. I felt scared. I felt scared and I felt fearful. I felt scared because I saw how much people he nudged and how much people he spudded when we were in Trafalgar Square. So I was like, oh, this guy is well known. The lesson of, or the grey of this is, do not let anybody's one thing, whether it be their intellect, their resources, their status, their beauty, their connections, their network, their anything, don't let anything let you stay in a situation, in a place where you feel uncomfortable. So it is never, ever worth it. Hands down, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah? At the time, I'd have never said it. I would happily be with someone that is just taller than me, 6 foot, just taller than me, yeah, and he makes me feel safe and whole, as opposed to having this big god that I'm constantly losing heartbeats for. How did I get out of that? Oh yeah, okay. I just told him that exam time's coming and I really need to focus on my studies, and I'm like paying attention, and I can't really be active the way I used to, and I can't go out as much. But I think, no, yeah, I had entered another official relationship that you will unfortunately see in the upcoming videos. Right, bless up, guys. Bless up, sisters. Take care. I love you, and remember, I am me in everything. Hold on, sis. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.